weeks. I tend to do these on the weekends. It's Sunday afternoon now. Not everything seems to be growing well. Peppers are producing fruit well. Tidied up my beetroots because they're all falling over and damaged a lot of my onions. The green beans are around about 4 or 5 feet now. Don't seem to have any diseases anywhere apart from the potatoes that have just been blasted by snails, slugs, every man and his dog's been in there, so I don't think I'm going to get a successful crop off of them. Let's have a look round. Things seems to be growing. On my tomato plants I've maybe took this much worth of leaf off the bottom to obviously try and help prevent blight. What else has got going on? Onions, a lot of them have gone to seed. My lettuces have bolted and they've gone to seed. I'm just going to leave them and get some free lettuces for next year, that's about it. One of my tomatoes is getting some colour on it. You can see him in here. So it's a bit unclear, but there he is, he's getting a bit of colour on him now. Marigolds are looking well. My tomato plants are around about 6.5 feet now. I've been encouraged to take tops off of them because people have said that even though they're 7 feet, the fruit up top, after like six layers of fruit, for example, like you get 1, 2, 3, 4 and stuff like that, after the 6th layer, apparently they won't get a chance to ripen, so it's pointless leaving them on, but I'm going to leave them because I like to do my own thing. I've also integrated an irrigation system into my main pots. This is a dripper system I bought on eBay for $4.99 or something it was for everything. And that's connected to my hose out there. I don't have it going all the time, it's just basically when I'm watering my garden I put it on because I actually have a 4-way connector, so when I'm watering my garden this is automatically getting watered. It's alright, and it's only basically the big plants in buckets that are getting watered. There's quite a bit to go through, so I will crack on now and show you what is growing on. This is my little tumbler. You all can remember him. Little flower producing. He's the one that's got masses and masses of fruit on it. Let's see if we can get some for scale. It's not very good. For some reason it doesn't look very clear today on my camera. There'll be hole pointing at not at leaves, but anyway, that's that. See, laden with fruit. The peppers I had in here originally, I remember I had the 2 trays of lines. I've planted some outside in that area, and I've planted 1 of each variety into buckets to see how they get along. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it with camera, but basically the 3 white dots there are peppers. Same on this one. You can see the pepper a little bit more bold there, and this one, I've actually got one there as well. But I'm just going to see if these take over. I mean, they're looking at about, see if we can get a sideways view for you without too much. See, they're not massive, but they're producing fruit well. Strawberries, I've took loads off of these because my wife likes to eat them, so they've been coming off by the bucket loads. Same in this one. Strawberries down the back there. If I can get my hand under. Some of them have gone mouldy where I've just forgot about them. A couple there. Carrots, no change. Obviously I grow them in buckets to help fight off carrot fly. A runner, he don't seem to be taking very well. He's the one I originally had planted down there in the peat. You can see where he used to be sat there, and I planted him into this bag thing I was showing you all previously, one with the 10 holes in it. You just hang it up. I've just taped it shut and laid it down for now because it's a runner, so it's not got a very good root system. These are just some plants. They're like 1 stage up from them, and they're 1 stage up from them. If you remember previously, I bought the big white tray with like the 500 on it or something. Anyway, we'll move up. This is my cucumber. It's just in 1 little 2-litre pot. He's got nothing else growing on this plant, and it's just got a decent sized cucumber. I had to put him here because he's too heavy for the plant. Spare marigolds at the back, 3 spare cucumbers. This one is I think this is a habanero pepper. He's just starting to get peppers to form now. This one is my jalapeno pepper. And he's getting peppers forming all over. And this one at the back is the cayenne pepper, and he's got little peppers forming all over him now. So he's gonna have a lot on him. Move over here. This is my other pepper. These are the Scotch bonnets. These need separating. Now they're a good size. Under there's just a couple of chilies and pepper plants that were spare basically. This is my rosemary cuttings I did a video on. They don't really seem to be much very successful, but still early. Now I did a mint. That one's a garden mint and that one's a lemon mint. At the back is my rhubarb. I think this variety is Glaskin or something like that. I'm not really sure 100%. Rosemary, lavender, basil, and ghost chilies. We'll start on this one. This is the one I'm actually doing a little experiment to show you. I don't intend on cutting this off now because I've took the top of it off. So it's just basically just fruit at top, fruit. So I'm not really interested in taking it off. I'm just doing it basically to show you that you can actually root them while they're still attached. It's really small. It's not done very well, this one. I mean, it's got like five there, and then ignoring that one, this is the main branch, and it's just got one, and then it's got like a little bunch here, which is not very many, and then they seem to all have been lost. See, they're missing, and then there's quite a few up here. But this one, it's runner. It's got a fair few on it, so it's okay. More bunches of tomatoes, and this is a 6 foot level, and as you can see they keep going. They're all squashed into the roof. This is my best tomatoes there. We'll go down the right. I mean, there's big bunches. Getting heavy as well. I have to tie this one up because it's heavy. Then we'll go over to this one, what I showed you previously, with the one that's changing colour, a little cherry variety. Up again, a nice number, but I see they're very inconsistent. They're not a pure bunch. Same on this one, there's a fair few missing, and that goes up to the sky. This is my Pride and Joy cucumber. Starts here, and you have cucumbers here on each one of these branch nodes, but they went yellow and died. So we'll start here. Look, we've got 1, 2, then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one on the back, 9, a little one there, 10. But like I said, you see, if you look at these ones, they're going a yellowish colour. I think it's something to do with the feed, so I'm giving these ones extra feed. I'm hoping they'll come through. This is another cucumber. It's not really producing, I don't think. No, but it's growing well, so we'll leave him at that. And I think that's about it inside here. What I'll do is I'll show you strawberry plant outside. Nice big strawberries. Nice looking plant, that one. That plant, you can see my courgette down there. Oh, it turns out I can't zoom when you're on video. So what I'll do, the garlic, it's actually dried now. I'm actually not going to eat this garlic. I'm going to actually plant that again, just because I've got some in house already. Some store bought. Potatoes, like I said, blight's got them, slugs have got them, everything's got them. Don't add that much up. Them ones are pretty much gone. Corn seems to be okay now, 2 feet tall. Strawberries are getting put in these, and these go like that, and etc. Keep them down like that for now so they can get moist. Red cabbage. Put my hand in for scale. Like I said, my lettuce is bolted, look. But I will leave him to go to seed. Beans. Now there, as you can see, they're getting. Sorry about that, my camera died, so I've had to go onto my phone back up. So I don't know how much of that you got, but I'm presuming you've seen the beans in the pot, and I showed you the colours of the beans. Well, they mean the fruiting. These ones are normal runner beans. I can't remember the specific name. I think it was called red rums, something like that. And the ones on the other side are the blue, Canadian blue bean or something like that. I'm not really sure. Cabbage in there. You see the broccoli. It's getting a little head on it. I've never grown broccoli before, so I'm impressed with that. Sorry about poor quality, like I said, it's tumultuous camera. I'll just show you a panoramic view of my greenhouse now. As you can see, all sorts happening in there now. The irrigation system, it comes in through the bottom of the door, around, and then goes up basically around them plant pots, over and around these. So that's the greenhouse for you. Right, back out here. These are the runners. Thanks to the runners of strawberries. Thanks to baking soda, and you see them looking nice and healthy. Sending out runners herself, so I'm trying to catch them runners off. You're supposed to cut them off on your first year, but I try and catch them. I'll walk down here without damaging anything. Show you my courgette. Just spin around on this angle. Bear with me a second. I've never grown a courgette before, but this is a beast. You can see it's the biggest. Big beauty, and there's one down there as well. I've never grown courgette, so I don't know how many you're supposed to get. I don't know, but I'm happy even if I get one because I've never grown it. I've never even tried a courgette, so just an experiment. These are the. Remember when I said I bought the pack of free seed discs, and I got because I wanted the chilies. Well, these are the tomato ones. The leaves feel really soft. It's weird. These are my tomatoes now. They're around about 12 inches. Them all. So they're looking good. See little dots of colour in there are the marigolds. The slugs have been at these again, but I did see on Summit that slugs this year are loads more compared to usual. Some lettuces under there have been survived for now. These are my Brussels sprouts. Now, if I'm right in thinking, Brussels sprouts, each Brussels sprout will grow in one of these. Well, like I said, I've never grown Brussels sprouts before, so I'm not sure on that either. But we'll see. Peas, you see, pretty much gone. What's on there now is what I'm leaving to go to seed. Put sunflower inside there. Oh, bear with my camera angles. The camera's in a different place to my other. Or was it middle? This one's offside. Beans on this side. This is actually 5 foot tall. That's starting to get leaves on the bottom now, which is good. Of course, it's July, we haven't had no sun yet, but the idea was to put these on so that the brassicas in there are protected from our summer sun. Yes, we haven't had none of that. Beetroot is tidied up now. If you look, it looks a lot tidier and better. And this is pretty big. It's around about 3 foot tall. The beetroots, they're okay as well. Onions, like I said, they're going to seed. These onions are around about 3 foot tall as well. But they're not massive, but they are pretty good. They are probably getting close to tennis ball size now. I'll way down and see if I can get through to show you a red one. They are probably a little bit small, if I'm honest. But, took most of these peas off. Still an abundance of peas on there. But I took them off. Let's see if I can add a picture. I'll just pause this now, see if I can add a picture now. Right, figured I'd put a little harvest video on in between. Just cooking my dinner, and I just ran out to get some peas and noticed that a lot of them were getting ready to finish. So what I've done is just harvested maybe a third of them. You see there's plenty here. Harvested some lettuce as well. Also I'd like to have fresh food. And these are peas, look. So what I'm going to do is freeze them and store them. Otherwise I'm going to end up losing them all. I've left some on there. Like I said, this is about a third. So you can see by its closeness together that they're practically ready. About a third in them here. I'm gonna take about another third off next time I go out. It's a tedious job, so I can't bother to do it at the minute. And then what I'll do is I'll leave a third in them on to go to seed, ready for next year's crops. So I'll shoot back over to me now, explaining my update on. So hopefully you should have seen my harvest. And what I did with them is I just blanched them and then froze them, and I got about four quite large bags of peas. prepared and frozen in the thingy. Lettuces again. See, the lettuce is supposed to finish here, and it's bolted up to there. I mean, people say you can't eat it, but it don't taste very nice, but in the day, it's lettuce, isn't it? I might try it. Same with my salad leaves, they're bolted as well, look. But some of them are still down here. I mean, I can still probably pick these and eat them, they're fine. Salad leaves are brilliant, you can grow them and then you can never eat as much as you grow. Some outdoor carrots, they weren't very successful. I mean, they were full line going down, but it doesn't look that way. What I'll do is I'll show you other stuff. Planter, constantly finding slugs in there, so it's hard. If you see these tomatoes now quite big, these are really late, full of flowers already. I was tempted to pinch them off, but with growing season where I've been in UK, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to hope I get some going along. For some reason that's just changed its direction. In there, full of leaves, that's a nice and healthy plant. And look at the scale of these. That's some sort of climbing plant that's put out way sick. Like I said, I pulled out the bottom leaves off to try and prevent blight. Some of them quite big. Going and moving along again. Oh, yeah, hanging baskets. Basil and tomato hanging baskets, the ones that were in the greenhouse. This is the one that fell over, but it looks like it's survived. A couple of broken ones, but it's okay. Cucumbers. This is quite a big fella. He's growing really well, to be honest. A couple of little ones. There's a couple of Armenians in there as well, and whatever. If you remember inside, when I had the cucumber that's had the small cucumber on it, but the plant was tiny. Well, this is that. The cucumber died, and the plant just grown an extra set of life, and it's even. I didn't actually think that these did this, and it's twined on. No, if it's runner type thing. Lavender, blackcurrant, moving along. Oh, I've actually planted some garlic. You have to excuse weeds. These are actually garlic. There's a couple of them in here. I think I planted a full clove, so in this bed there's probably 12. You can't really see them as now. But these two what I've got older, they're actually garlic. Purple pod peas. In amongst the weeds. Whoops, dropped the phone. I'm up in there coming back, second crop. Apple tree, no apples this year. Same with this one, no apples this year. These peas as well, what grown entirely in the shade, eaten most of them, and left a lot of them on there to go to seed. Lettuce, mixed lettuce. Spring onions, as you can see, starting to bulb up. Strawberries, a couple of them in here. What hold out much help? Oh, my fuchsia. Planted this fuchsia, thinking it was going to die. Looks like it's flowering. Like it's took well there, must like that position. More strawberries. Thyme, it was in my greenhouse, it's dying. Thyme didn't have no time, so I planted it here and it's come back. This looks like it's popped up. Looks like it's gone to seed actually. I'll leave that anyway. That's parsley, thyme, rosemary, sage, a little bit of mint in there as well. Mint on end. Basil, sweet basil that. Peppermint, garden mint. There's also a root system under there of parsley. This seems to have a second set of wings now, second set of lungs. I've trimmed it all back, it's growing well. And finally, the other one, which is going berserk now. Remember I took them cuttings from this? Well, it seems to have given it a new set of life. I'll make my way back to the greenhouse now. Right, so thanks for watching. I've got a couple of questions. If any of you out there grow onions, the seed heads, do I leave them? Do I cut them off? Shall I just leave them? Will it make a difference to flavour, fruit, size, yield, whatever? Or shall I just basically leave it now because I'm obviously not that far off the end of the life? Beetroots, when beetroots are finished, does the foliage die, change brown, bolt, seed? I could look all these up on YouTube, but I'm really busy at the minute. Like you all probably know, have been watching me, that I've got a newborn baby, so it's really difficult getting things done. What else have we got? I've got a couple of questions on think that might be it for now. Runners. On the strawberry runners, when they've got roots, that one where I planted in there had roots about this big. Is that okay to separate it from its mother and plant it in its own pot? Because that's what I did last year and they seem to all work, but I've done it this year and they don't seem to have took very well, and I didn't have a greenhouse last year. That's about it. Also, anybody who grows peppers and that in the UK, I know Praxis is not from the UK and he grows peppers like basically forever. When this pepper plant's finished its fruit this year, can I cut it back and then grow again next year, or should I just start again? Will yield be better, bigger, smaller, bigger root system, so is it better or what? A couple of questions, that's all. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions please post them below or drop me a mail, and feel free to pass me on so I can get some more views. Alright, thanks for watching, bye.